Well, hi there guys. Well, my first video of my new major project. I will tell you in this first vid what the idea is and what to do with this 1973 Ford F-250. I acquired this car recently. It was imported from America to the Netherlands, where I live. I'm a Dutch guy. Well, maybe I should introduce myself. My name is Gosling Slotergraaf. Well, that's reasonably unpronounceable for English-speaking people, I think. My nickname on the internet is the Gooseman. You can call me that if you like. But my first name, Gosling, is in fact the same as a famous Canadian actor, Ryan Gosling. So that's pronounceable. Anyway, it's not me that's important in this vid. It's the car we are looking at. It's right here in my shed, and well, let me tell you something about myself, because it's good to know I'm not a trained mechanic. In fact, I'm an IT guy, but rebuilding cars, fixing them is my hobby. And I did a lot of cars in my life, and the last one is standing here. That's an old Land Rover Series 2A. It's from 1963, and well, it's a very simple car to work on because everything is screwed on the chassis. It's an aluminium body, and you can screw everything on and off the car. Very simple car to work on, and well, it was rough, very rough when I got it, and now it's fixed. It's done. It's 100%. And well, but now then I'm recently retired. I have a load of time, and I thought, well, I want to go one step further, and not fixing a car, but building one. And in fact, I would like to build my own body on this F-250. You might have seen that, well, in fact, it looks okay, this car, but I didn't, well, I got it cheap to say, because it is, well, it's an old farm truck. It has a salvage title, and there are a lot of dents in it, a lot of dents. I mean, dents everywhere. I will show you some. The roof is, well, all dented. And, well, believe it or not, this is exactly the car I was looking for. There's a major dent here. This, on the Copart side, it says this was the reason the car was totaled, this dent. But, well, if I look at it, it really doesn't touch anything. You can drive it. And the car drives, in fact. Rear bumper is missing. Well, dents everywhere. And why was I looking for a car like this? Because I'm planning to dump the body. Yeah. So, in time, when I have it off, if somebody is interested in the pristine body of a Ford 73, it might be for sale. I don't know yet. But what is the plan? What am I planning to build? Well, I've got I've made up a mood board, like here, and well, maybe you saw it already. What I plan to do is build a 30's racer on this body. Well, you all know the F-250 has a straight chassis, a real big frame. You can build on everything, I think. And well, these pictures that I printed here are all examples of 30's races that I like very much, and they are for me impossible to purchase. They are all very, very, very expensive, and I think I'm gonna try and build my own. It has been done before, and there are several examples. So this one This rough one is built in Germany by two guys. They call it Brutus. Maybe you can look it up on the internet. This one is a very famous one. It has an airplane engine in it, or I think a Rolls-Royce Merlin engine. It's very, very famous one. And this is an original picture of an original car from the late 20s. And well, there are several. This one I saw in real, a Bentley replica, and this one is the same, also a Bentley replica. So it is possible. And well, the first step in this project was to have. To make the car legal and to remain the car being legal after the build. That process is now ended, so I can start. The Dutch authorities gave me a green light to start the project, and there are only two things that I have to keep. That's the frame and that's the engine. They must remain in the car. Then I can remove the body. Well, I don't know what you think. People I told this, that I'm planning this, they say, are you mad or something? Or what's wrong with your brain? Or words like impossible or no-go. I hear everything. But I'm not saying I will succeed, but that's exactly the plan. I will succeed, that's my plan. And we'll see what we'll encounter in this project. Well, it's clear that it's not a project of a couple of months or not even 1 or 2 years. I made some planning, and when I'm realistic, and I don't want to work on this truck every day, but a couple of days in a week. I think I need about 4, maybe even 5 years. So it's a long time, but yeah, the product, the result of the project is important, but also the doing. I mean, I enjoy very much working on old cars, so that's in fact. So the next 4 or 5 years, I won't be bored. Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, what else can I say? I mean, the car is in a driving condition. Well, apart from the tires that are leaking, tires that have to go, 20-inch new aluminum tires, black ones. They don't fit on the 30's project. That's clear. So they will be sold. And I already have an offer for them, so that won't be a problem. The car itself, it's a 360 V8, of course. It's all clear to see. There has been worked on, although it is a farm truck, there are new things in it, like a brand new radiator with electric fans. It's really brand new. I think the Edelbrock is not original. Maybe one of you guys know that better than I do, because I'm new into the Ford world. So tell me if this is original or not. When I got the car, it was not steerable, and that was because well, how do you call this? It's not a chain, the rubber thing. How do you call this? To the steering pump was not there, but well, I put the one on and it worked. Oh yeah, there you see a thing that the inspector of the authorities put on. In Holland it is called RDW, and I cannot take it off. It has to stay on the car until I put it for inspection, and that will be in 4 or 5 years. So, and there are a couple of these things on the car. It's for assuring the identity of the car. Well, the battery works. I have it on this thing, but it's fine. the car starts, I will let you hear the sound of the pristine sound. It's really good, and it runs like it purrs like a kitten. You say, I think, in English. Really, it does. And it's a manual. I like that. It's a 4 on the floor, not on the steering column, but on the floor. I haven't driven it yet on the road. I just drove it from the trailer into the shed. So I didn't shift gears yet, but being on the ground, it shifts nicely. Standing still, it shifts okay. And in fact, the car is much better than I thought. The interior is very nice. And it's also a special edition. If you look it up, this orange one with the striping is a special edition, and I think it's one of the first years they called it an Explorer. I'm not sure, maybe you guys know. So it's called an Explorer version of the F-250 in 1973. And the striping is original, it belongs to the car. Let's go inside for a moment. There has this very special orange colored lining. Let me see if I can show you something or not. See, this 70s interior, it still has. Of course, it's all torn up, but that's why they have this put on. Further, it's complete. It's complete. That's also interesting. It works. You know, well, maybe we can have a try. I will disconnect this thing for a moment. I don't know all the English words. I don't know how you call this thing, but you know what it is, right? I disconnected so I can start the car. The truck. I'm sorry. Of course, it's a truck. It's okay. I taught myself how to start an American truck from the 70s. And there it is. First try. And this is the first start this day. So it's like it should sound, isn't it? If I push the pedal, it stalls a little bit, so I think the carburetor has to be overhauled, but of course that's logical. I will do that. That's not a big problem. But if it's a bit warmer, it accelerates. Well, anyway. This is what I like, guys. That's the American sound, isn't it? I like it very much. So, okay, that's that. What can I say more about it? I think this is my first introduction about what I'm planning to do. I'll leave it to it, and next vid I will do the first things to get the body off, to dismantle the body, and I think I will start with the bed. I saw already that there are 8 bolts. You can see that I put some WD-40 on it already. I can see 8 bolts that are attached the bed to the frame. So I will loosen them up tomorrow, I think. I will leave the WD-40 and do his thing a bit. Already did it also on the underside of the car. And then tomorrow I will see if I can loosen these bolts and see what we'll have then. Okay, to the next one. See ya.